Welcome back, guys. So in this video we are going to take a look at the Saracen's armor. As you all know, it's an offense only armor. It has no defensive capabilities whatsoever other than the gems you might add and how your hero is skilled. So as usual, we are going to use scouts to test the offensive capabilities of this armor, as well as we are going to take a brief look at the defensive capabilities of this armor compared to the other different armors we can have. So all the equipment will have the same three gems as before: garnet and tourmaline and ruby. So first up will be the offensive tests, and we are going to do three. We are going to test three configurations. The first configuration will be the base hero without any equipment. The second configuration will be the hero with the scout gear or the hound's gear. And the last configuration will be the hero wearing the Saracen's armor. The offensive tests will be followed by the defensive tests, and in that we are going to additionally revisit the Link's armor, just so that you can get an idea between the defensive capabilities of the Saracen's armor and the Link's armor. So in these tests, what you should note is the amount of troops that the attacker loses. And for the defensive tests, you should see the amount of troops that the defense loses. So let's begin with the offensive tests. As you can see, the hero has no equipment on, and my hero is in absolute baseline where there are no defense or health stats added to it, and we are going to use this to compare the effectiveness of the other two armors, and we are going to use the 100 to 1000 ratio as we did earlier during the links test. So the attacker will have 100 stalkers or 100 T1 spies versus the defense who are going to defend with 1000. So we are going to see the number of losses, and we are going to compare the different armors. So let's take a look at the result when you attack in this configuration. So as you can see that the attacker basically failed in the attack, losing 80% of the attacking troops, whereas the defender lost 300. So in the baseline state, the attack is not powerful enough to break through the defense. So offense test number 2 is with the scout armor, and we're going to see the result now. So as you can see, this time the attack was successful and lost 44 troops. So the final offense test is with the Saracen's armor, and we are going to take a look at the result now. As you can see, the losses are significantly less than with the scout armor, so just 36 units lost compared to all the 80% of the defenders' troops being destroyed. So as it stands now, the Saracen's armor is effective than the scout armor for scout offense. So basically, this will apply to all other unit-specific armors, as it did with the Link's armor. So I don't know whether Plarium will reintroduce those old invaders again. From the looks of it, I think they are going to recycle these 4 new invaders for a while till they come up with new invaders. Basically, all the older sets, unless you go for other attributes, unit attack and defense attributes wise, these two armors are the best. That is Links for defense and Saracens for offense, while all other armors which give you troop benefits have been rendered obsolete now. So now for the defense test. So first up, we are going to do a baseline test with the hero wearing no equipment, and here's the result of that. Basically, the defense fails. And second, we are going to use our standard defensive equipment set, and the result is that the defense succeeds but loses 45 out of 100 troops. Thirdly, we do the Link's armor, and in this situation the defense loses just 30 units. And finally, the Saracen's armor in defense, and you will see that the defense has lost 72. Basically, it's just the baseline hero. If you remember, the baseline hero, we lost the defense, that means 80% of our defense troops were gone. Here it's marginally better because we are using certain gems, that's tourmaline and ruby, and because of the advantages provided by those gems, we see a slightly better result than the baseline hero. So you should know that you have to be very careful when using the Saracen's armor. So what we can conclude from these tests is that the Saracen's armor is excellent at offense, as we already knew from the attributes that were shown regarding it, and absolutely useless when it comes to defense. So make sure if you are using this armor, no matter how big you are, never stay without a shield for long, because it's just your baseline hero when it comes to defense. So if the enemy can mount a large enough onslaught, even a player with a billion influence can get destroyed. And this applies to the Link's armor in offense as well. Just like the Saracen's armor is useless in terms of defense, the Link's armor is useless in terms of offense. That is, basically you're attacking with your baseline hero plus just the added gems. So if you have added the legendary tourmaline and ruby, you will get a slightly better benefit than your baseline hero. So always make sure that you know which equipment you have equipped, and if it's an offensive armor, make sure you shield the moment you send out your attack. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for the upcoming videos, please leave a comment as well, and I'll see you in the next video.